Yeah, whatever, in 15 minutes.
Evening class. Ranjit ji, Prasad, Akhil Krishna, how are you guys? Am I audible? Hello. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay, Adra, thank you. So after so long time, we are just joining again. It seems good. So today, I think few more people are about to join in couple of minutes. Fine. So let all your peers join within few minutes, and then we'll start sharp. In the meanwhile, let me share my screen. Okay, so I believe my screen should be visible to you. Prasad, Ranjit, Akhil Krishna. Okay, thank you, Prasad ji. Okay. Students are still joining. How many of you are joining for the very first time? May I know? You can raise your hand or write a message in your chat box. Jobby Balan, have you been to the very first time? No answer. Okay. Hi, Sanish. Hello, Sanish. Am I audible? After a long time. How are you? Okay, Shani, Jobby Balan is saying second class. It's all right, Jobby. What was the first class you have been taught about, Jobby? Any guess? AI. Okay, okay. It was AI. Actually, everything we are just right now learning throughout this platform is an AI itself. So, what specific topic can you indicate me regarding the AI? All of your comments and feedback are welcome. Prasad, Ranjit, Jobby, Amal. Okay. Sanish. Yeah, anybody want to say something? Yeah, Sanish, how are you?
Fine, sir. Fine, sir.
Yeah, so it's been a
Long
long
time.
time. Yeah, literally long time, and due to Ramadan and other associated activity, the class couldn't happen. So how did the whole month and the festivity went? Is everything well?
Everything well, good.
Okay. So we have covered a bit of database and SQL. Can you remind me what were the topics you have been taught about?
Yeah, we already installed one software, MS SQL version, workbench.
Okay, very good. So is it the same if I am sharing it in front of you? Is it the same MySQL
Yeah,
workbench like this?
yeah, same.
Same. Okay, fine. Okay, let me
Otherwise,
just
can I share my screen also?
yeah, for sure.
Oh,
You can just indicate, yeah, what are the means which workbench, which version of the workbench you are using right now. Do you have a permission for it, Sanesh?
this one version 8.0.36.
Okay, so it's latest only.
Yeah,
Good. No, I'm saying, does it looks like this? See, now I'm just closing it down and I'm opening it from the beginning itself. Suppose hereby I'm going, it is a dolphin symbol. So you must also have a dolphin symbol in your what is called taskbar. Just double click it, and those who have not opened it yet, let me just close it down, and you can see this is how it should look like. Welcome to MySQL Workbench. After installation, this should be your first screen. If is it, isn't it, or is it, Sanesh?
yeah,
Ah,
same.
same. Okay, good. So now if I click over it, it will prompt me for an password. Okay, so let me just provide a password to it. I believe it must be correct. Okay. So it has taken it as a password. Okay. And
Yes.
this would open like this. So all the members, those who are quite new to today's class, this is the workbench of MySQL. How does it looks like? And when we go about, yes, that what it is exactly. So let me just shift it down for the time being. Yeah. So here you can see the file, the edit, the view, query, database, server tool. So these are the things which shall be learned throughout the upcoming classes. And this is the platform where you are going to create a database and then write your query to either edit a database or to fetch something out of it. Whereby this is called a schema. This is to all of you, those who are quite new. Some messages come. Okay, Prasad is saying, no, I don't have. If you can share, I have already shared the link how to install it. I believe the management team will help you out, Prasad. Do reach out to Miss Athira and Eduwing team. So they will share you my previous recordings. Still, if it is not aware, if you do not get through it, do let me know. I'll again provide the link with the management team. Okay, Prasad? Sure. So these are the schemas. Schemas means the database created within the system. So I have already created a system called sys, which has certain tables, views. There's another called SQL store, which has certain table. These tables looks like customers, order notes, order items. So these are different tables we have. Yeah, somebody want to say something? Sanesh has given me something. Let me show what Sanesh is showing to us. Yeah, Sanesh, it's the same. See, one of your
Okay, sir.
participant, yeah, Mr. Sanesh has installed it successfully. So it must have prompted you for the password, Sanesh. So even only after the password, you would have been able to reach here.
Yeah, I already set the password.
Okay. Make ensure it should be a stronger one.
Yeah, I put simple one.
Okay, you may update, but do
Okay.
not share it. Usually, do not share it.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. Okay. So why I'm saying so? Because hereby, whenever we install a new workbench for writing a SQL queries, it associate our local machine to the server provided by MySQL
Where is mom?
in
Where
free.
is mom?
It is being provided free. Mr. Zafar, please mute yourself if you are not directly talking to me. Thank you. So here we are also going to create such a database where we might have multiple tables, and each tables consist of columns, indexes, foreign keys, triggers. Columns means what are different, what may I call, features we have, like employee should have employee ID, first name, last name. Then we also go for the age of the employee, salary of the employee. Likewise, essential features are required. So this is how it will look like. So here it says that this table will have customer ID, first name, last name, birth date, phone number, address, city, state, and you can add numerous to it, numerous. So we shall learn how to create a database and then how to use it effectively. So, Sanesh, would you remind me that what are the things we have? Had we learned anything via our WordPad note? Sanesh, had we learned before something while writing? Like if I say, had we learned about the
I
primary
think
key? Yes, yes, please
I think
speak.
DML.
Okay. Okay, let me open it for you. Here is the Eduwing folder I have created for my benefit. Oh my God, it is asking me to recover the data. Okay, if I say I need to recover the data, okay, it's okay if it is having opening a problem with the file. 1 second. So these are the things which we have learned in recent past: heat maps, plots, introduction to data mining, and many more. So I'm just going to the direct place where what is it is being opened. 1 second. I'm just looking for where I left for you guys. I think this belongs to a different class. This do not belongs to you. Okay, no worries. So
Last
I'm
we
not
discussed last we discussed DML manipulation, modify something like that.
understood.
Tape select
Understood.
from Word.
Yes, yes. Now I'll be creating such things for you, Sir Sanesh, because it seems to be refreshing kind of thing. So 1 second,
Okay.
because I need to draw. So a drawing tool should be taken. It's not moving. 1 second. It should move likewise. SQL. I think it's going well, so I should close it. If I go, yeah, now it's going well. So in the sequel, whereby quite new people have also joined. So we usually it's a database language of database which we had already worked with. So database language, database from the database in a very simple language. What do you understand first of all? Any idea what do you understand about a database in one line? Can anybody explain? There are 13 participants right now. Anybody can explain what is meant by database?
We need there is a large data. We need to find some query.
Sorry, we need to find
Maybe
some.
maybe 1,000 employee in one company. We need to know the person first name, second name, and just provide this one. And we want to know the employee ID.
So what is the structure of that database, Anish? Any hint? What structure would you follow? Like you create your home, you design your home, you go for 1 BHK, 2 BHK, 3 BHK. So here, yes.
Organization of data in some sequence or some structured way.
Yeah, Aditi, you have told structured way. So I am asking which structure would you follow? Any structure are you aware with?
Yes.
Yes. So do give me that answer. So I'm asking the structure of the database. So can you imagine that, say suppose you guys have forgotten this. Say suppose it belongs to tables. It belongs to tables. Entries row wise and column wise. Yes or no? Do you remember now?
Yes.
Yes. So this
Table,
is the
columns, rows.
yes. So we call it a table. So table is also a structure, and when we give it a name, a fancy name, we call it a tabular structure. That's it. As simple as this. Tabular structure. So in the tabular structure, you have column, and in the column we store features. Features. So features are, as you said, features could be name, whether it's an employee name or an address, or it could be your roll number or an employee ID, or whatever information you want to store in a row wise. So you need a particular unique name for which to store the data. Like if I ask age, you will never write a text, you will always write a number. If I ask the name, you will never write your date of birth, you will always write a string text. This is what I mean to say. So when we are pretty sure that what do we mean by structure, database structure, so then we come to know that what do we want out of it. So when we have tables, so tables arrangement matters the most. Tables arrangement. So this could be like a horizontal arrangement or a vertical arrangement. When we say horizontal arrangement, we usually create a table, create a subsequent table, alternate, and arrange multiple tables in a horizontal fashion, whereby when we go for vertical table, we arrange it in a stack, one over other, over other, over other. How do I draw it? I can draw it like this. Able to imagine? So I believe you must be able to imagine it. This particular arrangement is called vertical. This arrangement is called horizontal, means kept in a, see, everything is actually occupying the memory. So you are utilizing the memory and writing the stuff inside it. whereby the arrangement differs based upon the requirement of the client. If a client want a distributed tables, you go for horizontal. But a client want a stacked memory, then or hierarchical arrangement of the memory, then you will go for a vertical arrangement. Make sense? Yes or no? Guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So then now we are required to create it and use it. So then we will go for the features, where the features are features could be anything. In thereby we learned about, as you said, DML. Based upon the feature, we had data manipulating language, and we also for DQL, data query language. Anything else? Do you remember? Sanesh, Muzammil, Aditi. Anything else other than DML and DQL? Do you remember?
DDL.
DDL. Remember from the
Data
movie
definition.
name? Data definition language. Some might consider it as DDLJ. In India, we have a movie Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge. So you may learn it from there, or you may remember it from that particular name. But usually these three are damn important. Data definition language means to create a table. Data manipulating language means to edit a table, doing any update or going for any addition, editing, or altering the table. And query modification. Yes, I will directly write modification. DML, DDL, definition, manipulation. So M stands for manipulate, D stands for define, and here Q stands for query. Okay. Just give me 1 second. Yeah. Am I audible now? Hello.
Yes.
Yes. So manipulate, define, and query. So how we shall go for it? Once we'll start with this SQL workbench, we will define, we will create a database, we will create a table, we will add the things to it. Then we will try to modify using our query. And when we want to check is everything going well or no, then we check for query language. Like there is only one query language, one query command which we call, which starts with select. That's it. So when we go for commanding, for querying the thing means for asking from database, we we go for a command called select, whereby when we go for defining the things, we go for create, we go for enter, we go for inserting, we go for insert into. When we go for manipulation, we'll ask to update, alter, adding the column, removing the column, deleting the whole table, likewise. So now I'll jump directly to the database. So this is the new thing which we can see from here. And to your left, if you can see, to your left, these are all databases. These are not the table. These are the databases which contain table inside them. So Sanesh, Muzammil, Sanesh, have you tried creating a table or creating a database by yourself? Yes or no?
No, sir. No, sir.
Oh my God. Why? You have found 1 month to repeat the task.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyways, let's do it now. Okay. Now we want to create a new database, say with the name Eduwing. We are now associated with Eduwing. So we will create a database with the name Eduwing. So we will write the command name create. You can do along with me. All of you, those who are having MySQL workbench, do it along with me. And to those who have not yet installed it, just look at it. Create, and we will write database. We will write database. It will try to suggest you. So we call it a suggestive language. Somebody want to ask something? Users iPhone. Users iPhone, if you are not directly talking. Users iPhone, if you are not directly talking to me, please mute yourself. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so now we are going for creating a database. When we are in the process to create a database, we always check, one second. We always check whether this database exists or do not. Whether this database exists or do not. So say suppose you create a database which already exists with the name, then you won't be able to create it, mind it. So we will write create database if not exist. See, the last S is important, else it will throw an error. Create database if not exist. Now you write the database name. So here we'll write Eduwing. Fine. And a semicolon. Semicolon says whenever a semicolon is there and we run this and we click or hit this lightning symbol, we say execute the statement under the keyboard. So when I run this, you can see in the downside. Okay, let me just take it up. 1 second. I take it up. You can see in the downside it said create database if not exist Eduwing. It means see the green symbol. It is created. It is created. Understood? So this is how we create a database. It is very simple in MySQL, but it is not as simple in other languages like Postgres, like Oracle. So that's why I have chosen MySQL. So it is a Microsoft product. So now we are ready to use it. Although we have created it, we see what we have done. We have asked the interpreter or the compiler that please, I'm going to use a memory out of your server. Please give it a name. So the name is given Eduwing. Okay. And that is the database. Now I am ready to use it. So I'll write use Eduwing. That's it. Use Eduwing. Now I have a privilege to do whatever I want to do with this. So see, can you see the name of Eduwing here in the left? Yes or no?
No.
No.
No, no.
Just refresh it schemas. Just
Yes.
refresh schemas. Can you see now?
Yes.
Eduwing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Ujjwal. So whenever you want to check whatever you have created, does it exist or no? Simply refresh it and check it. And when you go inside Eduwing, you will hardly find any table. Can you see? No table is there because we have not yet created any. So now we are into the process of creating a table. So we will write create again.
But I refresh, but not showing any name heading.
See here, this is the refresh. Can you see
No,
the refresh?
in MySQL, my desktop.
Okay, please share it.
Yeah, that.
In the meanwhile, when you share, just give me a message. Okay, I'll see over the chat screen.
But I don't have privilege. You cannot start screen share while the other participant is sharing.
No, just simply take a screenshot and share in the chat section.
Okay.
So I'm creating a table out of it. So create table. Now, why I said that, yeah, database is composed of tables, arrangement of tables. So we have to create table to use the space given by database. Yes. So create table. So in the Eduwing, we have an employee definitely. So we will go for create table, and the table name has been purposely given employee. Fine. So this is how the table is created, but there is nothing inside the table yet. In our last class, we have studied something. So Sanesh has shared something. Okay, Sanesh, go to the schemas. You are in the administrator section. See, go to this schemas. Can you check this schema?
Okay.
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 Okay. Now okay.
Okay. See, things are okay, but we are not able to filter it out. No worries. That's why I'm here for. So once you are in the process of creating a table, my dear, you have dictated a statement to the SQL that now my table name is an employee, but what has to be given to the employee means what I want inside the employee, that I need to write it through. So now I'll write the column names, the feature names, what my database is supposed to have. Like, say, employee should have an employee ID. You just give me in the chat box what are the column names you want me to create in the table. First of all, I have given employee ID. Or you may directly unmute yourself and speak up. Employee ID. So in this employee ID, after writing an employee ID, it is not only that it understands the employee ID by everything. Hereby, it also want, do you remember any one of you that what are the minimum things which we are required to provide while creating a table? Anyone? Yes, Mr. Joseph, want to say something?
Name, employee name.
Yeah,
Age.
no, wait. I'm not asking the column name, my dear. I'm asking, say you are creating a employee ID as a column name. Employee ID is also column name. So what are the things to be associated with the column? Like the
Numbers.
name of the column. One thing, name of the column. Second is,
What will be the entry in numeric format?
yeah, Kailash. But may I say data type? May I call it a name data type?
No.
Data type number.
See, number means what the type of the data it is welcoming. Employee ID can never be in a number. Sorry, it can never be the text. It should always be a number.
Yes.
So may I say the data type which it store would be the integer? Yes or no?
Integer.
Understood,
Yes,
Kailash?
integer.
Yes. Now
Yeah.
inside the integer, what is the memory size of the integer? It will take 10 byte, 20 byte, 15 byte, whatsoever. So if I take a higher end and let me write a 20 byte, like a long integer, long employee ID, long numeric number. So this is one thing. So we have written column name. We have written the data type of the column name. So data type of the column. And what is the third thing you learned? Does anybody remember? Salesh, do you remember it? Muzammil?
Index,
Because
index,
no, it's not index. It is called
primary
something
key,
else.
primary key,
What is primary key then?
not
We
null
call it
value.
We call it a constraint.
String.
Constraint means whether system goes with a null value or no null value, whether the value would be a unique, whether the value would be duplicated, whether the value should check something or no. Like suppose here is an employee ID, its data type that it is an integer type. Then we can write it as a, we may write one thing. We can directly write that, yeah, it is a primary key. Primary key. Why I have given it a primary key? I could have given it as not null along with unique. I can give two constraints like employee ID. Okay, can you imagine that any employee ID could be duplicated in your company?
No, no, no. It's unique value.
It must be a unique, and second thing, it should not be a null. So primary
Yes.
key is such a constraint, is such an index in your language, which says that it contains two constraints in itself. One is a unique and second is not null. This is the meaning of primary key, my dear. So you may write either a primary key or you may write not null, and you may also write unique. Either way work. Understood? So we have added two constraints. One, not null, unique, or you simply write primary key. Your way. Whatever you feels okay. Fine. Then this is the first column which we have added. Second column definitely goes with name because we also want the name of the person, as you also have suggested me. So we call it a first name. First name. Now, what should be the data type for the name? Anyone? In a programming language, what is the data type of name? When you are going
String.
to store, yes, string, but there is something which we do not use here as a string. We use something else in SQL. Do you remember? Yes, Kailash. We call it
No, I don't know.
var variable character. Var char, variable character. Can you see in the hint provided by SQL var char? And now we will go for bigger name, say 30 bytes and closed. Here, we also want the name should not be null because there has to be the name. So do you want your constraint to be added as a not null or no? If you do not add, it will by default given as null. So can first name could be a null? Yes, Kailash Zobi.
No, first name should be there. Maybe middle name we can put as a null.
Yeah, yes, very good. So I'll write not a null. This is how simple it is. But it has a proper structure to enter the things. See, you will always find this cross going along with it unless until this open bracket is not closed. Then we also have last name, and I'll write in a very simplistic manner as we have done for the time being. So I'm taking a 30 by say suppose if any South Indian guy is associated with the company. So here in southern portion of the India, the names are very big. So I'm taking the bigger name version, and again a not null. Then I'll also go for age of the employee, but age will take a data type of integer because we do not write 23.5 years old. We always write 23-year-old or 24-year-old. So age integer, and here also, okay, here although it won't go null because it cannot be null, it should be a greater than. Okay, in your country, does the employment of any child labor allowed or no?
Not allowed.
Not allowed. So
Not not allowed.
should you check?
Not allowed.
Should you? Very good. Should you check that the employee should be greater than of 18 age or no? Yes or no? Is it recommended
Yes,
or
yes.
no? Yes.
Yes, yes.
So there is a constraint, my dear, where you can write a check whether the age, the column name is greater than or less than something or no. So you write age greater than 18. So it is a called constraint. You can add more than one constraint. Like here we have added two constraints. Here only one constraint in both of them. But here we are adding two constraints, that age should not be null and the employee which is coming should have a age greater than 18. Then only the child labor could be prohibited. Make sense?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. So now comes how much salary you are going to provide to that person. Salary. Okay. Can the salary go in decimals? Please
Yes,
answer.
salary can be in decimal like point something.
Yes. So why, see, when the negotiation happens between an employer and an employee, there is no decimal. It always go in an integer. But what happens when a person has taken a half day or taken a non-paid leave, then the deductions happens in a certain proportion where the floating digit comes, a decimal comes. Make sense? Hence we write the
Then
data
we should
type.
write down like net salary, something like.
Yeah, yes, you may write any name to it. You may write a net salary to it or a gross salary. Gross salary. You can give any name. It's up to you, Kalaji. Float. Why float? Because of the decimal places. So float, any, say, I'm giving it a 15 byte. Now, do you want to check anything in the salary? Yes or no? Do you have any idea what can be checked in the salary? If you are an employer, what would you check while disseminating the salary? What will you check?
Designation?
Sorry?
Designation? No.
Destination happens at account time, Sanesh, when the account details are matched, whether the salary is going to the correct account or no.
Absent,
While,
days
yes,
absent.
is absent, but while crediting the salary, that means when a salary has to be credited, say suppose somebody's salary is say 2,30,000 per month, but unknowingly or mistakenly a negative sign comes in front of it. So can the salary be negative?
Yes, sir.
Janardhan ji, want to say something?
It's possible if you are taken the advance.
No, but if you have taken the advance, the salary, why it cannot be negative? Because that amount of advance shall be deducted from the salary only, Kailash ji. And many a times it is considered as advanced loan. It is considered as advanced loan. Basic allowances, any leave, it's good, Prasad, that it is basic allowances, any leave. But it cannot go negative. It might go zero they can deduct all the monthly salary out of it. Why? Say suppose any instance, if I discuss with you, there are instances when people pay zero income tax return, zero income tax, suppose zero income tax, and at the decisive months they fail to submit the requisite papers to the HR. Then what HR do? It calculates the all the income tax associated with that salary account, and it deducts from that month's salary. And believe me, the income of the person, the salary of the person, and the total income tax given by the person will not be greater than the monthly salary. Say suppose your salary is 2,30,000, your overall income tax given to the government of that country won't be greater than your monthly salary. Are you getting it, Senthil? Muzammil? Kailash ji? So in that case, in either case, the check which you make would be that does the negative salary not going? So salary should be greater than zero. It should be positive. In most of the cases, there should not be any negative symbol going. Why? The negative symbol symbolizes that the money has to be taken from the bank account of the employee, not to be credited. It should be debited from the employee bank account. Is it possible for an employer to debit the amount, the money from any bank account? No, unless until a
No, sir.
certain procedures are happened. Yes or no?
No, sir.
Yeah. So this is how things go like. So this is how, for the sake of instances or for the sake of display, I'm just showing these many column features. You may have multiple column features like the leaves associated with the person, like the type of leave, what is the basic of the person, or it can go like the PAN card of the person, Aadhaar card of the person. Here in India, we have Aadhaar card. You must be knowing that the Modi ji has made it mandatory to have Aadhaar for all the respective individual. So this is how we have created the table. Has everyone understand how the table is created?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So now is the time to visualize how our tables looks like. So this particular lines of code directly reflected which portion of the SQL, DML, DQL, or DDL? Guys, answer me. What does this indicate? Have you defined it? Have you defined it? DDL. Very good. You have defined the structure. Now is the time. Yes, very good. You have created the thing. Now is the time to query the table, query the database. So now we will see there's only one command to query: select. We want to see everything what is there in the table. Then we write a star, select star. But from where we want to see? From where? So we want to check from the table name. Now the table name matters the most. We will write the table name employee and we will run it. See, one is there are two ways to run. I'll put a cursor here and press execute. So it says, see, there's a problem with this. What is the problem? Create table employee. Okay, let's see what is the problem here. If I check for, see, to even to check the problem, you are required to see the table. So if I run it, see the table. Okay. Why is it saying so? I have not created likewise. 1 second. Okay. Let me run everything. I'll run this. It has already been created. I'll run use Eduwing. Does the name same? Yes. Now I'll use Eduwing. Now I'll create table employee. It's showing error code. Let me check. Column check constraint employee check 2. Employee ID in not null unique. Okay. Salaries. Oh, see. Can you give me the mistake what we have done here? Give me the mistake. The mistake has done. Anyone would able to identify the mistake from here? Kailash ji, Sanesh, Muzammil,
Looks like
Janardhan
no
ji.
colon.
No. Just have a look over the column name and the check. See what is the column name? Gross salary.
Gross salary, other is salary.
And there is only salary. That is the problem. Now there won't be a problem. Okay. Now this is the correct thing. This is the structure we have created. Yes or no? Are you able to do till this point or no? Yes. How many of you are doing along with me? Only Sanesh or someone else? Now you can see here. Sooner you refresh it, you see the table will have an arrow symbol. And this table will have a name of the table called employee. And it again has an arrow symbol, which again has a column, which is having an arrow. And there are 5 columns added to it. Does it make sense? The hierarchy of the database. Okay, Ujwalji, you will do it once you reach home. Good, but do it at least. 1 second, I'm just minimizing it. Okay, this is the query by. Okay, 1 second. Yes. So this is how we create our table. If this is fine with you, should I go for inserting the values into the table?
But
Let's
I
see
have error
how
code.
to. You are having a error. Please share.
Yes. Can I share my screen 1 second?
Let me check, Sanesh, whether you have been given the participant has been given the access or no. Sanesh, no, I don't think. Athiraji, can you give participant the screen share privilege?
All participants can share the screen.
Okay. Thank you. Sanesh, you can share the screen. Try it once.
No, if I click the share screen, there's a pop-up message. You cannot start screen share while the other participant is sharing.
Okay. I have stopped my screen sharing. You do it. Now check.
Yeah, now okay.
See, it is very important to solve the doubts rather than only going one after the other. Are you sharing? Yeah, Sanesh has now shared his screen. Okay. Your screen is visible. Please come to your MySQL.
Here, can you see my screen?
Yes, yes, yes. Please come to MySQL.
Yeah, here. Already SQL open.
But SQL, I cannot see your MySQL. You might be only sharing the, you are only sharing the web browser. You are not sharing the whole screen. Yes, yes. Now it is visible. Now. Good, good.
Yeah.
Now, what's the problem you are getting? Please run. It says create table employee. Employee already exists. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Actually, you are try to understand, Sanesh. When you are running this code, when you are running this code multiple times, so it will take from the initial. So initial it says create table employee. So you have already created the table. So to check whether the table has been created or no, go to select star from employee and then run it.
Here?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
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 See, there we have given a command create employee. So you are running it multiple times. Why? It has already created. So why it will create again?
Okay. Sorry.
This
I will
was,
stop my screen. Stop my share.
yeah,
Okay.
yes. So this was the reason, Sanesh. Good. Fine.
Okay.
So do you want me to let you understand that how to insert into the value, because it's a long statement. It will again take 15-20 minutes, or should we continue from the next class?
Okay.
So guys, it is a, what may I call, an honest request to all of you that please install MySQL and try writing the code line by line. Do not mimic it. Try to understand it, that why you are writing the piece of code. I have done my best to let you understand that what is meant by it, why we are writing create database. You, okay, you are saying share the link for MySQL. Okay, sooner I'll share the link for MySQL with the management team along with the, okay, what error are you getting, Kailash? Speak up, please speak up. Kailash Damodar.
I will send you the screenshot. I will send you the screenshot. 1 minute.
Sure. So you might be going, you can directly go to MySQL download from the web and just follow the steps. So what I'll do, I'll share with the management of Eduwing, especially Miss Sathira, about the steps how to install it. Okay, so now you are saying, okay, MySQL 8.3.0 Win64. This application require Visual Studio redistributable. Please install redistributable, then run this installer again. It shouldn't say like that. Sanesh, has it told to you also? Has it
No.
requested you? No, because it
No.
has neither requested to me as well. So I don't know why it is saying so. So Kailash, can you please can you please hit OK button and then retry? It might happen that it install Visual Studio by itself. You need not to install it again by yourself going to a separate link. Okay.
Okay.
Sometimes it has a system within system, built-in system for itself. Else, I'll definitely share the link of where from the MySQL has to be down installed and step-by-step procedure. Or simply I'll share a YouTube video whereby you can find how to install MySQL. Shall it suffice to all of you, those who have not yet installed it? Kailash, Prasadji, Ranjit, Gayatri, Shabir, Abdul, Ujjwal, Muzammil, Senthil, Joseph, Zobi. Okay. So I believe you must have found quite confidence that how to create a database, how to check whether the database has been created, then how to go for creating your own table utilizing the DDL, and then actually implementing the column or the feature name you want inside your table to have, and then re-looking at whether the arrow symbol has been created it inside your left hand side of the schema. Okay, if that is the scenario, do come to your video screen such that we can take a very good photograph of our memory that after so long time we have started our classes, and in the hope that we will learn a lot in this technical journey. Please come to your webcam.
1 minute. Sorry for interrupting, sir.
Yes,
I
yes.
want to inform you a special thing that last year, 28th April, we have started our online class. It's been 1 year that we have started our online class. Today is our anniversary day.
Oh my God.
So I would like to inform you that also.
Sure,
And
sure.
actually, I
Thank you
remember
so
this
much.
day. Always I remember this day because today is my birthday. At the same
Oh
day, we
my
have
God. Oh
started
my
our
God.
today we have started our online class too. So I would like to thank all of you for participating in the online session.
So guys, Atira, thank you so much. Sanesh, please mute yourself. Sanesh, mute yourself. Yeah, something was coming. So guys, please, what's called, wish Miss Athira a happy birthday, and it's a first anniversary for Eduwing also. So congratulations to all of us that we are now yet connected, and one of our oldest student, I believe Sanesh is still here, and Ranjit ji is also here, and it's an Athira birthday today. The management girl who used to help all of us. Yeah, happy birthday to Athira, and congratulations to again Eduwing. I hope that we all shall be connected from this same enthusiasm towards the learning. I believe I would have added a value to your life, at least for the day. So guys, please come to your video cam if possible, and make a thumbs up such that I could take that video. Oh, Shabir looking good. Kailash ji, Joby, Khayatri, Prasad ji, good. Yeah. Ah, Muzammil, fine. Yeah, very nice. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. So we'll move ahead in our learning journey. And any query, any feedback, do let me know. And this all the links for SQL associated things shall be disseminated with all of you by Miss Athira. And all the very best in your learning journey ahead, and do not miss the classes. Then please, you would be responsible for not learning the SQL. I am again taking it from the very initial, and here from within say 5 to 10 classes we will be able to cover all the toughest portion of the database learning. So do attend all the classes and motivate all your peer mates to come on time. Okay, Sanesh, Zammil, all of you, bye bye.
Yes.
Take care.
Bye, sir. Take care. Bye, everyone.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.